Derek, fantastic 3-0 win against Burton Albion at the weekend. Just gives you thoughts on that one, and it was your first 3 points back at the club as well.
Yeah, delighted. We've had a difficult run so far, since I come back to the club, and we've been able to pick up, a number of draws in the games that we've played in. But to get the victory, we thoroughly deserved it. We started the game very well. We scored 3 very good goals, and we probably could have had more. I was delighted for Cole Stockton to get his 20th league goal of the season. Aaron Wildig to create a couple of goals. Arthur, to score a very good goal as well. And Adam Phillips, scoring from midfield. And these are all the things that, I want in my teams. I need my striker, obviously, to score goals. But the wide players and central midfield players assisting and scoring goals is what we're looking for.
You just touched on it there. On another day, it could have been 4, 5, 6-0, couldn't it? It was just a really professional performance, but their goalkeeper also made some fantastic saves to kind of keep the score as it was.
Yeah, before we scored our first goal, we created some really good openings, and we were unfortunate not to have gone ahead before that. And then, in the second half and even in the first half, we have some really good openings, good play, and as you say, Garrett, their goalkeeper, made some magnificent saves, and we could have done with even more goals because of the goal difference. We've obviously got to look at that with 6 games to go, but the most important thing is the 3 points.
You've touched on it as well a few times since you've been back, the importance of keeping clean sheets. Keeping clean sheets means you don't lose, as you said on Saturday. How pleasing was it for you to do that in the first instance, but the back 5 as a whole, including Trevor, were absolutely fantastic, I thought.
Yeah, we made 3 changes in the back 4 from the last game. We obviously made changes in the midfield as well. So, overall we made 5 changes to the team that played against Wigan, and I thought that they competed well. They've got to go and do that again. This Tuesday night against Oxford, it's another tough game for us. Oxford are a very good side. They play a really good brand of football. They can mix it up, but they can also pass it very well, and we understand that. But from our point of view, delighted for the players that came in that did well, because that's what you need at this stage of the season, is competition for places.
You said a couple of weeks ago that you didn't think that this little break that we had would be beneficial to you on the training ground. In a bit of hindsight now, looking back, do you think it's probably worked a bit better than you thought it would?
I just think that, as I always say, it's the players that perform. It's the players that, win and lose your football matches. And as a manager, as a coach, you can put them in a system, but you have to have the individuals that can carry out the details in the game. And I think that that's what's happened over the years of management. It's the players that win your football matches. There's nothing else about it. Managers don't win your football matches. They put a team of players together, and they have an idea of what their team looks like. But when you go into that pitch, it's up to the individuals. And I spoke about that to them on Friday. I said, listen, the supporters can't do it for us. The 11 players that are chosen are the ones that can do it for this football club to keep us in League One. And we've done that on Saturday. We've got to go and repeat that now, which is, another big challenge.
Somebody who we've just been speaking to, Liam Gibson, he obviously came into that back 4, as we just touched on there. He had a fantastic game. I think he was voted as man of the match on social media as well, and it just goes to show that you know what he's about, he knows what you're about, and it seems to be a relationship that's working really well. Yeah,
I think that is important. I think that I do understand most of the players at the football club now. There's a few of them that I still don't understand yet, and that takes time, because you have to see them in game action as well as on the training field. But the ones that I've had here before understand the way that I work, understand what I need from them, and Liam Gibson gives you 100%, and I think that that's something that I obviously looked for in a player. I also look for that creativity that he can bring as well. He can get forward, he can create chances. But overall, he's 100% willing to win a football match.
Oxford United then Tuesday night represents another difficult challenge in this league. They've been fantastic. I think you just sit outside the playoffs. What do you think of them?
Yeah, I like Oxford, always have done. As a football club, as a football team, they've got a lot of individually talented players, and they're a club that last year were in the playoffs. This year they're trying to get into the playoffs again. And it's like us, both need to win the game for different reasons. Their reason is that they want to get into that playoff positions. Us, we want to get out of that, bottom four, and we've both got an opportunity to do that. But Carol Robinson's always got technically good players, and we'll see that tomorrow night. We'll have to be at our best, to overcome them.
Do you think it might give you the upper hand on the basis that how far they've had to travel? I think they were down at Plymouth on Saturday, and they had to have a long journey up here as well. If they're tired and they're not got much training ground exercising today, it could give us that little bit of extra.
I don't think it does. I was at Plymouth Argyle for 4 seasons, and we had to travel the length and breadth of the country, and our away record, we set records twice in that time away from home. So I don't think it troubles these professional football players to get enough time and recovery to be prepared for the game.
You just mentioned it there as well, that kind of different level of pressure that both teams are under. Obviously us to try and escape the drop zone, them to try and get inside the playoffs. It sets itself up for a really interesting clash tomorrow night. It
does, and there is other fixtures that can affect us tomorrow night as well, so we understand that. There's one fixture, one team that doesn't play that is Gillingham, and that's obviously the one that we're looking at, because with 3 points we can get ourselves out of that bottom zone, and that's what we're going to try and use that to our advantage. We respect and understand what Oxford United are about, and but we've got a home advantage. The supporters were here on Saturday in really good numbers, and they should be the same this week.
You look at some of the players that they've got inside that Oxford squad, you like Grammer, Bannigan, Anthony Ford, Sam Winall, Matty Taylor. They've got quality right through the team, haven't they?
Yeah, I mean, they obviously had their international. The game was called off because they had a lot of international players away, and that tells you, the type of player that they've got in their squad. Herbie Kane that was at Liverpool, now at Barnsley. They've got Sykes and Williams that playing as wing backs as well, with Taylor, Bowden, playing up front at times interchanging. So I think that they've got a really talented squad, and they only see how well they did last year and pushing again this year.
Couple of bodies back in the building potentially in Greg Lee and Anthony O'Connor. Any updates you?
Yeah, we've got the same squad for Saturday, from Saturday for tomorrow night. So we've got the only player that wasn't available for both games was Freddie Price.